So we've got customs up there. I'm wondering whether Rose whatever it is, might be like a shop around here or something. There are the Avac has new emojis, that is quite right. Ooh, bypass shunt. Mine. Bin energy cells. I mean, no one's looking at me. I could steal them. Stogie Slims. Couple of mag picks. Stealing those. Stealing the light ammo. Running away because there's security everywhere. I did nothing. Don't want to steal too much stuff. The Steve doors are doing all their work.
Careful where you smoke. Crew bills us for air filtration.
Bills you for air filtration. My debts are just like, dude, okay. Restricted access. You can climb up a big old ladder. Up to here. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I can't climb ladders in this game. I always think I have to jump at the top, but I don't. Well, at the moment, it does look like the only real place I can go is customs. There's like obviously quite a few different ships around here. Is that the Unreliable one, the big ship? Spacer's Choice, and then there's a big old... I imagine that's one of the... Oh, I broke my leg again. I broke my leg like 3 times already this session. That looks like one of the whatever the guild, the fighting guild was. No, Spacer's Choice was the fighting guild, so I don't know what that is. Or is that my ship? What's this one over here? I don't even know what my ship is. Oh yeah, that one over there is a totally different one. Okay. This must be my ship then. I'm so bad I don't recognise my own ship.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Alright. Do we need to be sealed? How do we get any further through here? Where do I go? Because it does seem like I need to go through customs to get any further in. I did only steal the ship the other day, that is very true. So there is a door over there. And over there. It goes further and further in. Okay. There's one around here somewhere. No, I gotta get through customs or through the restricted door in the middle there. I think. Can I talk to you, matey mate?
Identification, please.
Oh. Present Hawthorne's ID. Here you go. Let's try it.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Oh dear.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade.
Gets us in.
Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
We'll sort the rest out later. It's cool. Any idea why my ship is powdered?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Maybe they didn't like what I did in the last stream? Getting rid of that guy in the can factory? Wait, I'll go talk to him, straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Yes. Well, how am I supposed to know? Okay, I'll trust you. You look honest-ish.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Okay, got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Looking for someone called Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
What can you tell me about Udom Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like a fun guy. So there's tension between Groundbreaker and board?
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yep. Yet your station's in a state of disrepair. You could make the board fix it.
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it, but what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that, would they?
Yes.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
The board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Aww. Thanks for the info.
Sure thing.
Let's see you around.
Be seeing you.
These are open now. Wonderful. So we can have a little look around. Workbench discovered. Let's see what we can... Oh, up. Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland.
Okay, I had a thing to do that would give me a disguise.
Seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then
What kind of
this
disguise do I
voice
want?
said
And
his
how
name
do
was
I do disguises
Graham?
again?
Graham,
I'll have to
right.
remind myself because it was something I unlocked last time. How to do disguises, but I haven't tried to do it yet. And I don't know how. So is it something? Small model spaceships, bright light, a shiny survey. I know there was a way to disguise us all. I don't know how to do it. Oh, Max has a perk as well. Minus 30% threat generated. Extra 10 hack, I think so. That'll be very good. So many side quests now. Ah.
Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
I'm just trying to work out. Is there a thing? There's a codex here. Yeah, the basics. Crouching, dodging, falling, hunger, jumping, leap, resting, sleep. Okay, no, it's not under that. Stealth. Restricted area. Cover. Awareness. Holographic shroud. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Right, so we're looking for the holographic shroud. Is that something in here? I didn't see it in here. Doesn't say how to use it and where it will be. Is it a thing I use? Yeah. One second. Just banning you and banning you forever. Coming in here spamming in my chat, I don't know. I'm trying to do stuff. Don't have time for this. There's the modifications, general. Oh, here we are, I got it. Right, so it was under a quest thing, okay. Right, so I need the right cartridge for it. A captain's identification. Geothermal passcode. Chester's passcode. How do we use it though? Oh no. Nightbot should be set to auto-block links. Yeah, I don't know how they managed to get that through. At all. I am thoroughly confused as to what to do here. Thoroughly confused. So I'm just going to carry on exploring a little bit.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Cool. Okay, so I'm actually going to give it a quick autosave, just on the off chance that something terrible goes wrong. But yeah, I don't know how to use that holographic thing. We were out of sight, so I figured I could take those things. that would be dumb because there's so many people around. I mean, that guy is watching the telly, but I am a bit worried about that. Farmy Coffee 97, thank you very much for the follow there. Oh, well, this is quite the place.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
12% more crunch.
Okay, so what have we got in here? Spacer's Choice, The Lost Hope, the Waste Disposal, Bell Shells. We have the Med Bay. Supposed to go there as well. Spacer's Choice. This is why I think this might be the Rose, whatever.
CNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
I like this place. It should auto-activate when you enter a restricted area. In short, the holographic shroud doesn't require you to press any buttons in order for it to activate. As long as you have the correct ID cartridges, the holographic shroud will automatically disguise you as soon as you enter one of the restricted. I don't seem to have ID cartridges though. Thank you very much for finding that all out for me, Emmaton. That's really nice of you.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Sublight. Warehouse Terminal. From L. Hagen. Don't run. Fallbrook shipments. And this week in Salvage. We lost another contractor to a UDL gunship. This is your daily reminder that legitimate businesses don't run from the authorities. And that is what we are. Stay calm. Present your papers. If you get tangled up in the courts, I will personally bail you out. Anyone seen Hawthorne lately? I could use some reliable help. LH. L. Hagen. Unlike most of you sprats, Catherine is bringing Sublight a consistent income. From today until I say so, you're to treat her as an extension of my desk. Speaking of which, Tobias, order an extension for my desk. Fallbrook shipment, purple berry liquor. Spectrum vodka, erotica, generic. Erotica, exotic. The locals aren't picky, except for the ones who are. Space cake surprise, I don't know what this is, but it was on last month's order list, so either track some down, or do your best in the kitchen. Black hole. Holcomb sign toss ball poster. Yes, Tobias, where are we with that desk extension? This weekend Salvage. My scanner says that Mardet's impounded a freelancer ship after the captain misbehaved. That would be my ship. The crew dropped so many bits at Vera's place they can't afford to lift the impound. Whoever gets me salvage rights gets to sit quietly in my office and watch a professional work. Oh, maybe that's the ship next to ours. One of ours had an altercation with one of theirs, lost another contractor, scrapped the ship, dedicated a tenth of the salvage to funeral expenses. I take care of my people. A little sprat told me that a crate of spoiled sister pork ended up at the bottom of a Monarch Canyon. Let's see how much we can sell. Speaking of which, no one eat at Aunt Cleo's stall until I say so. Something in the kitchen's gone bad. The next time one of us finds an abandoned ship and decommissions it, they had better dispatch a ground team to the debris field before the marauders have their turn. Just because we're salvagers doesn't mean we have to be scavengers. Alright, nice. Cool. Interesting. So that was Sublight Salvage and Shipping. Spratwurst. We got Ike's Armory. We got Cleo's. So we're not supposed to eat there. Okay, no eating at Cleo's. So I'm gonna take a look at my map. There's still more just behind that door there. Maybe go down or something. I'm gonna keep going around here for now and just have a look at all the different shops and stuff. We have Halcyon.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Okay, so that might be difficult to get in, but we do need to go and see that dude. Public terminal. I can hack 20 messages. Public notices. Let's have a look. Ship impounded, looking for work, down on my luck regarding the food situation. So those of you who have raised concern about the quality of Groundbreaker's victuals, yes, I'm aware the promenade stinks. Allow me to put the matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise from humble beginnings on a diet of spratwurst and borst. But that's the reality of life up here. If you can salt it, can it, or zip it up in a pouch, then we're not picky about calling it food. Spaces make do with what they have. And what we have is smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustard, last time I counted. Try and enjoy it. Ship impounded. This is a general notice about our impound policies. If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. Their embassy is the gaudy building opposite Sublight's warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail. Especially hate mail. If Groundbreaker impounded you, pay your damn fees and don't bother my people. JT. Looking for work. Urgently looking for a new crew to sign on with. I've been stuck in Halcyon for almost a year now and don't know what's holding up my next posting. Never had to wait this long to get on another freighter. I plan to take one of the rare long hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any. And even the shorter skips to the inner world seem rarer than the outer world routes these days. If anyone has any information about upcoming work, please post it here. Down on my luck. So here's my story. Who's that? Casanora, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream. So what were you playing? Can someone do a exclamation? I think SO will work for a shout out. Were you doing Sims or were you doing something different? If someone could just do a quick shout out command, I would be grateful. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Casa. So playing with the new expansion for the Sims 4. Yes. Very nice. Anyway, so here's my story. My ship limped into Groundbreaker in a rough state. We couldn't make the repair fees, the docking fees, refueling, all the fees for not being able to pay our fees. So I'm kind of stuck here now. Then they took my ship and sold it off as scrap. Now my credit is shot to hell and corporate freighters won't hire me on. I'm hoping someone with a bunk to spare and places to go is feeling charitable. Thanks for listening. This notice has been posted 56 times in 632 days. So there are people here that, like, I could use to fill out my crew. Absolutely. Let's see if we can hack these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, hacking works. Secret messages. So, from J. Tennyson, subject, anyone seen Private Taylor? Haven't seen him in days. And where are we on that toilet clog? If Chief Goying taught me anything, it's that a crew's morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouse. You take away a crew's plumbing, you take away their privacy and dignity. So let's get that toilet fixed. I'm so glad I hacked that. From J. Tennyson. Okay. Wildcat Group. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meet-up on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers. Some of us have gone corporate. Some of us are likely dead. And some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message. But I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. Sounds cool. To is Conveyors Collective, subject Conveyors Rights. From Iceman to IS Conveyors Collective. Hi all, so I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on this law-fucked bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not a one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses. A family I don't see often enough. Debt you wouldn't believe. Oh my goodness, there's swearing in this. Okay. It's as bad as Spiritfarer. pretends to be all, well, at least this one doesn't pretend to be all nice. And even if I'm not working, I still got to make my payments. Does that seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here, and I'll respond when I get back from Gensan in 3 years. Iceman out. Alright, so that is all. Okay. Those were all very, very, very interesting. Yeah, I'm enjoying this stream. It's really cool. I mean, look at this place. It's amazing. It's such a good atmosphere. Such an atmospheric game. Really, really awesome. Just looking.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
Looking around. I'm just making sure. Okay, we can pick the lock there.
Watch out, there's some puddles of... Actually, it's best not to contemplate that.
This is gross. This is like the sewers of the ship. Why I'm running in here, I don't know. So we can try and pick this.
Hey, that's impressive.
Do I want info on the cartridges? Might want them, yeah. Maybe I'll look around a little more, Emerton, and then if I'm still struggling, maybe a little hint would be good.
Oh, good. A fight.
Ah! Ah!
We are victorious.
Rabid sprats. This is not good. I mean, there's stuff down here, which is always cool. Is that just where we came in from? No, it's not. We came in from around there. Okay, cool. What have we got around here then? That looks nice. Thank you for the heavy machine gun and all of the ammo. Because there's no one down here, I can steal it all. It's still technically stealing, but because it's like abandoned, I can just clear the place out, which is fantastic.
Great work.
Hey, how'd you get back there?
I don't know. Who are you? Hi.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back.
So we basically
I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
What have you got to sale? Loads of mods. Gyro sight. Extender sight. There's a lot of things that I really haven't started to play with yet in this. I probably should go back to my ship's workbench at some point and do some modding of my guns and stuff. I just haven't quite decided what I want to do, so... Oh, I wish she'd turn her back and then I could steal more stuff. And I already have. So yeah, going through the sewers, you get all sorts of cool stuff. Close that door, I'll see if I can pick the lock on the other door. Although we're starting to run out of those lock-picking things. Okay, well this looks like an interesting place to go. Climb.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course.
I'm such a bad ladder climber.
And directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity.
Verity? That sounds great.
Right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
are we now? Oh, perfect. Just make sure no one can see me. Yeah, that's right, Pavati. You stand there while I take all of the shunts and the lockpicky mag things, because they're super useful. So that's how we came in.
Hello? Someone there? Help! I'm locked in here.
Private Taylor is apparently locked somewhere. There's a whole load of like worms in here.
Our skills are unrivaled.
Ew. Okay, an engineer that clearly died to those worms. And it's Madrino, impact hammer. And they're dead, I may as well take their stuff. Stealing all the stuff. Verity, a true principle or belief, especially one of fundamental importance. Alright, so it's kind of like an enlightenment sort of thing, I guess. That one's barred. That one needs to be picked.
Anyone there? I can hear footsteps.
Hi.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief?
Got locked in the toilet. Oh, yuck.
You have no idea
Could've
how
used
good
it.
the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet.
Oh, it was
Thanks
overflowing,
again,
I
friend.
see. Ugh. How long were you in there?
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell.
Ew.
Could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
Oops. What happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
That's not good. I did you a favor. What are you gonna do for me?
You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is? Shall we do imitate? Just make sure people know I helped you out. That all? Of course.
I'm gonna be
Everyone
nice.
on the ship's gonna hear about this. Hell, it's the only chance I've got to keep my job.
Right, perfect. So that door is barred. Can we get around another way, maybe? Oh yeah, that's the door bar here. Look, you have to go through the caterpillars to get through. So we've opened all that up, which is nice. Okay, so what's down here then? I know, I'm totally not doing anything that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just totally exploring, so I hope that's
My dad taught me
alright.
some French, you know? Stuff about omelets and, fromage. I could take a look at that journal.
Omelets and
By all
fromage.
means. I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing at all about eggs and cheese in here.